Ooh, I need a haircut. Yeah, I need a haircut. I'll try to get one when I go back home for Christmas. That should be fun. All right, so the plan is to do the Cave of Diligence. Should be going by a lot faster. Hey, call me Saul. Should be going by a lot faster than the last cave, Cave of Discipline, just because this one's easier, and since I've already cleared it before, everything's already there. So if we finish it fast enough, I may move on to some art projects. Since I have the tablet right there, I can just pick it up and go. But we'll see how it goes. Hey Charlie, hey Vallejo, how's it going, you guys? How's the Dre, that bad bat? Let me try Englishing again. How's today treating you guys? What's the meaning of a haircut? It's too much. It's too much. I like to be able to, when I'm going out, just like to pick up some food or whatever, to know that my hair's not all over the place. Get away from Giku! It's second too early. But yeah, that's the plan. After this, I'll move on to some... Hey Google, lights at 100%. Okay. I really like that Byakuya special. It's very creative for what it is. Maybe it's because it's one of the first seasonal characters, so the animations... I feel like the way they did their animations was a little bit different back then. I think they switched engines sometime between the start of the game and now. And that... It's a year 2 White Day character, but it's still... I still like seeing it. It's very... You know what it is, you know? Like, it's obviously Byakuya's Bankai, but it's in Rose's form. I like it a lot. It's too good. Hey, Flint Boy, how's it going? Kami, hello. So, I have a plan. You guys. I got an Oculus Quest 2. And it came in Monday night, right? And Charles doesn't know. I haven't told him yet. Because I didn't know if I was going to return it or not. Because whether or not it messed up my eyes. Turns out it's fine. I do have to get, because I don't want to wear the glasses in there, I have to get the these attachments that I ended up ordering. They're not here yet, but I can still use it. Anyway, my plan is to eventually start streaming VR games and wait and see just how long it takes him to figure out that I have one. And I might just like title the streams playing VR until my roommate figures out I have one. Does anyone know what character I should use in stage 7 of Cave of Discipline? You're stuck. I will check it out. I don't remember which one that was. I've only done it once, so off the top of my head, I don't know it yet. But I'll check for you. Let's see. Oof. Oof, my friend. Oof. Okay. Okay. The one you're supposed to use is Kirio. Unfortunately, if you don't have her, you're gonna have to use a mind character with a Soul Reaper killer. As to who, that's up to you. I recommend someone that can inflict weakening. Again, off the top of my head, I don't really... No one comes to mind. But someone that can inflict weakening, preferably debilitating, mind character with a Soul Reaper killer. If you have the original Hikone, I believe he meets that category. Just because weakening will help you deal more damage and get through that a little bit faster. I think the original Hikone is mind, right? I'm fairly certain he is. I know the new one's power, but I forget the other one. When you got a free 5-star in the... Oh, nice! Were they both new? Hopefully they were. I did end up getting 2 during one of those days. It wasn't guaranteed. I just ended up getting 2. Your only squad 0 is Tenjiro. Tenjiro is... I was going to say the only one I don't have, but that's not true. I don't have Oetsu either. I've pulled Oetsu. I had him on a separate account. Tenjiro is the only one I've never pulled. Mind Ichigo is good for that floor. Well, there you go. Mind Ichigo. Mind Zangetsu might also be able to do it. Hey, Ahmad. Ha. Ah, yes. Senkaimon won it easy. How nice. Mind Tensei Zangetsu. Yeah, I was thinking of that too. He has debilitating lacerations, so it'll help when taking the enemy's health down. And it'll help with the boss as well. Captain Salt Slime, hello. Oh man, it gets dark so fast now. It's only 6:15 and it's already been dark for like 30 minutes. It's crazy. I used to like it. And then I moved here and then it's the only time I get to go outside and run is I have to go immediately after work. I don't use this Baragan enough. He's really good. What's good for 41? I have not made it to 41 yet. I mean, I have, but I don't remember what it is. I'll make it there in a bit. Oh, you joined when it was 12th anniversary? Well, they come back. I wouldn't worry about it. They come back every few months. If you want to try to get them that way. Let me move the camera a little. There we go. That way I don't have to worry about stuff. The cold's nice. The cold is nice. And in fact, my apartment complex is actually going to host a movie this Friday by the pool. They're gonna host the movie this Friday by the pool and serve everyone popcorn and hot chocolate, and I'm very much looking forward to it. It's gonna be nice. Wow, it's already Wednesday. Can you believe it? Time flies. I cleared floor 7 of mine with mine Hikone, granted me Hikone. My Hikone doesn't have level 7. Oh, it does have 10. That's the other thing. If you're having trouble with certain characters, with certain floors, I should say, it's entirely possible you may not be able to escape having to increase the levels of the characters, like the SP at level 10 or whatever. You might actually have to get through the floor, which is kind of annoying, but sometimes, you know, if you're stuck at a certain floor, you have to get through it. It's the only thing you can do. I do not like this floor. I always fail it several times. Senjumaru is the only squad 0 member that I remember using for this tower. I really like using Senjumaru. I don't remember which one on this tower I use her for. Because I do have her. But I don't think I have her on this account. Also, this floor may not be the floor I'm thinking of. I just remember there's a certain floor that I ended up having to use this Grimjaw for, and that floor is difficult. I don't think it's this one though, because this floor is relatively easy. Fierce Battle Aizen is perfect for 41. Well, there you go. What is it? Is it Captain with the Soul Reaper Killer, or is it like Soul Reaper with the Soul Reaper Killer? Boom. Hey, John. You thought this was the new tower? Oh, I beat the new tower last stream. Push Charles into a pool. I wonder if anyone will be in the pool. I doubt it. It's gonna be cold. Attack Shunsui for 41. Oh, so it is Captain with the Soul Reaper Killer. Tech Captain with the Soul Reaper Killer. I really like using this Aizen. What a nice surprise, too. Before this Aizen, it had been a while since we had gotten a seasonal Aizen. I want to say the only other seasonal Aizen is and correct me if I'm wrong, I could be wrong, but isn't the only other seasonal Aizen White Day Aizen? Who I also really like, by the way. White Day Aizen is really fun. It's a hollow killer. Melee resist tech captain of the hollow killer. Oh, Reggie Scott, welcome to the channel. Thank you for the sub. Welcome, welcome. Range tech captain. Okay. Yeah. At this point, you should have that Shunsui. Everyone has that Shunsui. He's so common. Who's my favorite captain? Shunsui. Shunsui is my favorite captain. I try to go for every Shunsui, and I believe at this point I do have every Shunsui. Him and Kisuke are the only ones that I'm like, I must collect all of them, and I've been able to get so far. That's not true. I've gotten every Stark as well. I'm missing one Yoroichi, which is very, very unfortunate. And I'm missing 2 Holly Bells, which is even... I was gonna say even more unfortunate, but that's not true. It's just it's all just unfortunate. Hey Grimjaw, how's it going? Boom. We all have him and we hate him. He was the original Lacerate character, right? I like the character. I hate how common he is. I like the actual character, though. Which Shunsui? The tech Shunsui? The tech ranged Shunsui? He has a Soul Reaper killer, but you should still be able to use him. Ah, yes, this Grimjow. Another character that a lot of people... Well, not a lot of people, but people have and don't tend to like, but I like him. Ah, delicious. Oof, look at that. Just rips them all up. He does suffer from range. He could definitely benefit from having Havoc. Especially for strong attack 2 and 3. But aside from that, he's a good character. Second character to have Lacerate. I feel like they introduced Lacerate with Shunsui because they were gonna give it to Grimjow. Because he came out like a month later. Tech Shunsui and Mind Jushiro are everywhere? Yeah, no kidding. Also Mind Shunsui, who I also really like. If he had a guard break, he'd be broken. Oops. They need to give more Nat characters guard break. I know we have some. I know, but they still do. That Grimjow's amazing design. Kind of wish he came out a little later than he did. His Nelios would have been insane. I do think they started off, and I understand why they did it. Why they started the Espada they did. But Nell and Grimjow are 2 of the most loved Arrancar. They could have started with somebody else with the Espada, like when they did that, and not like blown the. I guess they had other Nell and other Grimjow probably in mind, and they're like, well, Camp for Your Own World Nell and Camp for Your Own World Grimjow are gonna have separate versions, so we should probably get them out sooner. So I guess that makes sense on that end. I feel so sad because they don't have any 1000-Year Blood War characters. Well, it doesn't mean they're never gonna. They still can, you know. Nell's Camp for Your Own World outfit is the second one is basically 1000-Year Blood War Nell's outfit, right? Isn't it the same thing? And Grimjow's, he does transform in the 1000-Year Blood War, but so I guess you can't really count that. Favorite Bleach character? Ah, Kisuke, no question. Boom! Run away from me now. Ow. Izuru, get her! I love how this character... Oh, she didn't do it this time! Her eyes are open though, that means we killed her. Because she's laying down and her eyes are open. Last time she was in the middle of speaking, so she died and her mouth was like open, and it was really, really funny. Hey D, what's up? Hey, get her! What are you saying? Zomari is the most loved Espada? Then how come we only have 2 Zomaris? Tetsuzaimon, that's the character that we need more of that we just don't have any of. Rafal, so for some reason people think that if a character's in 8th place, they're not good. Or I don't think they're good, which is absolutely wrong. They don't have 1,000-year... Well, I know they don't have 1,000-year Blood War character. That's what I'm saying, though. They could put more characters if they want to. And I think they will, because I think they're just going to continue the 1,000-year Blood War stuff. Why wouldn't they? Limited banners? More limited banners for Caleb to pull from? Why not? I think that's just what they're going to end up doing. And I'm fine with it. Because it does seem like they're going to start putting more 1,000-year Blood War stuff as filler. Because how long ago did, at this point, how long ago did 1,000-year Blood War... I guess it's been a little over... It's been a year and a half. Almost. Almost a year and a half. Since can't figure... No, 1,000-year Blood War, Aizen, Soifun, and... Who was the... And Yama came out. So I do think they're gonna start putting those as filler as well. Especially if the end of the year one is, then they're gonna be like, oh, it's the end of the year. We're gonna have this super awesome step up hype banner. Let's go ahead and throw in Aizen, Soifun, and Yama in there as well, because it's gonna be a 1,000-year Blood War. Can't imagine it's not. Oops. Can we get a Tetsuzaimon that actually explains the Shikai or why it's really dumb sword design? There's a few of them that I'm like, okay, they just gave them bigger swords because they just needed he just needed a design real quick and he just did that. A good example is Hiyori. Hiyori's sword is just like a bigger, heavier sword with a like saw kind of blade. At least with Lisa, actually I could just take out Lisa. Hollybull's 5 out of 5. There we go. She's 5 out of 5 with bombardment. Lisa's got a spear that I really like. I really like her spear. But at least that has a bit more, you know, if you fight with a spear, you're fighting because a spear has more range. If you're fighting with just a bigger sword, you're just fighting with a heavier sword. And I guess it hits harder, but I feel like the trade-off's not worth it. Hey Pato, how's it going? Ah, yes. The lovely Yoroichi. I still need a 5 out of 5. Hiyori's is just the lame Zabimaru. Exactly! And like Zabimaru is also an odd shape, right? And it also has the saw stuff, but at least it has a thing. It goes and it turns into like a whip and it can even split apart. And then you have Hiyori's that just... I like the really odd ones though. I like the really odd designs. The ones that turn into like something weird. Like Rose turns into a whip. I think that's pretty cool. Kensei's turns into just like Knuckles, which I really like. Well, not Knuckles, but you've seen it. Or that's his Bankai. What's Shikai? His Shikai, you don't really see a Shikai, right? It's just a knife and it has air, I guess. Soifun's I really like, because hers is another one that it just turns into just a thing that goes on her hand. I don't really know what you would call that. Hey, Blazade, how's it going? And then there's Hachi where he showed it in like 2 panels. Yeah, I do remember that. I do remember that when they, like you do see his, but it's, he just fights with Kido. Then we have Loves, that's just like a giant eggplant on a stick. Which, his I'm not, you know, I don't really care for. It does, I do like it more than Hiyori's, because like I said, Hiyori's is just kind of like a, it's just a bigger, heavier sword, whereas Love's, it is bigger, it's no longer a sword, and it will hurt a lot if he hits you with it. Jap King making fun of me after leaving the Yoroichi camp. You have no rights, sir. How dare you? Yeah, we do need a good Kensei. That's not to say that Tech Kensei isn't good. I do think he's relatively good. It's just compared to now where every high attack character has flurry, every high attack character now that doesn't have flurry is kind of looked down upon. And they're not bad, they just don't have flurry, which is unfortunate, but it's just when they came out. Like, by that logic, White Zangetsu would also suck, and he's a great character, but he doesn't have flurry. It's not level. Yeah, I guess it is a cactus, isn't it? A cactus on a stick, there we go. I wish we could see Yoroichi Shikai. She did mention she has a Zanpakuto, she just fights better without it. Which makes me think that if she ever were to go get it from her sock drawer or whatever, wherever she keeps it, it'll just turn against her immediately in her sleep. It's like, this is for leaving me. Yeah, and Loves can also shoot fire. Whereas Hiyori's is just, like I said, a giant beat. Alright, using the special out of the gate. Love to see it. That's a shame. I actually am gonna need that special later. Oh well. It happens. I don't think I'm in any real danger anyway. I can heal when I have damage reduction. This is why I really like this Ichigo. It's because look at these, I'll knock out the ones that don't have guard break first one. Okay, the rest of these have guard break. So one attack on one character, if I can get a handle on one, hits 4 times. Look at that, 4 times. That's 4 different I'm gonna run out of time. That's 4 different chances to inflict burn. I love it so much. He is a slower character, but man, he's good for support, good for inflicting burn. He's an amazing boss killer. But yes, slow. That's why a lot of people got mad when I put him so high. I don't remember on what list, but they got mad because he's like, he's not fast, he's not a fast character. I'm like, I don't care. I'm not going based off of speed. Pew. Jap King openly admitting it. How dare you, sir? He was never in the Yoroichi group to begin with. I'm starting to believe it. It was all a ruse. Yeah, Christmas Retsu also has a high chance of burn. The thing with her is it's in her strong attack, which isn't bad. Whereas Ichigo's it's in his normal attack. Like that guy's already burned. Although that might be a okay, good. I was going to say that might be a problem if I can't heal before he uses a special. Right, send you over there. There we go. Pew. Sucks that we never saw Jushiro Love's Bankai. Yeah, I was kind of surprised we didn't see Love's. I thought he was gonna use it when he showed up in the fight. Just because I'm like, oh sweet, they're here. But we didn't get to see it. And Jushiro's, I am kind of bummed out, because his would have been awesome. Because he was very much an elemental person, and that would have been really cool to see. Although, who knows? The spirits are always with you. I don't know when that takes place. If it takes place when Jushiro's still alive, we might, you know, we might get to see something. That said, the books are already written, so we would have already seen it. Or we would have already heard about it, I think. Whoops. Hoshikai is just moody. I got Koga and young Byakuya. Nice. Two great characters. Well, one great character and a young Byakuya. Nah, he's a good character. They did something I don't like with him, which is when they give high SP characters the Static Vortex move. That's not to say a character can't be good if they have that. It's just... It feels like a waste of a strong attack. But, you know. Who did I get for the daily multis? I got a Dupe... I believe I got a Dupesane, I think. Whoever it was a dupe. I did end up getting new characters from it. Like, I ended up getting, I think, my first Sasane in one during the last several days. I got the tag team lieutenants. I don't remember their names. Kiyone and Sentaro, is that his name? I don't remember his name. But I got them. They were new. I got them more than once. I ended up getting Toshiro. He was new as well. And I ended up getting Gin and Izuru on one of the accounts. On my freaking alt account, I have an alt account that I barely pay attention to at this point. Some days I don't even log in. I got Ginrei 3 days in a row. I was a little annoyed. I got Ginrei 3 days in a row, and I also had pulled him like 2 days before those 3 days in a row, so... It's very, very common for me right now. Maybe they'll reveal his Bankai in the anime. I'm hoping that the anime ends differently than the book, or at least they put more meat into the ending, because it kind of they gave Kubo like a time limit by the end of it, which sucks because he would have. I think it stated that he would have wanted to go a little longer, and it does. The ending does feel rushed, but I hope they can remedy that. We can get similar to Beyond Resurrection with Bankai Jushiro. Oh, that's right. Yeah, they can go like beyond Bankai. Oh, I'm on fire. Kind of what they did like with Byakuya. That'd be pretty cool. Spirits of Forever with you takes place like 3 Kenpachis before Zaraki. Ooh, that's great. But the book's already written though, isn't it? Like, wouldn't we already know if Jushiro uses Bankai in the book? That said, because it's more Soul Reaper heavy, they might do the whole let's add, you know, different versions of the Soul Reapers that are not in those books, just, you know. Yeah, the new Kenpachis are gonna be insane. And you know they're all gonna have poison flurry. Or maybe not flurry, but definitely poison. I should have ran, never mind. You can't touch me during the first 10 seconds, 20 seconds. There we go. That Ginrei is going to be a great link if he's transcended. Ginrei's good. He's a good character. We got a spike of really good high normal attack characters, Flurry, and a good killer. Oh, I need to take you out soon. There we go. Mekus, how's it going? The free multis were good to you. This round got. No, dang it. He did it first. Got 2 Ginzuru, 2 Ginrei, and 1 4th anniversary of Asta Lord Ichigo. Nice. And a young Byakuya. All new, I hope. Mako's, thanks, man. Nice to see you too. I'm noticing you, Netriyusai. I see you, friend. I know you said you got the Isane. That's another character we need a lot of. Isane. We need more of, I should say. I felt like that went faster than the last one. Netriyusai, was that the only one that you got, like, during the whole thing? Oof. I know I was talking to someone the other day and they said that they only got one during the whole thing. Or they hadn't gotten any during the whole thing. We need more Rangikus? Yeah, we do need more Rangikus. We need a Christmas Rangiku. Oof. Really? And you're completely out of it? Like, Netriyusai, do you have any more left? Cause that sucks, man. Stage 7 Zombie Toshiro. We were about to die to special and got weakened on a second. Oh, yeah. I like when that happens. I really like his strong attack too. I think it looks cool. You did get another dupe, but you don't remember who it was. It's because they were dupes. They weren't worthy of memory. I should have charged that charge move. Pain? What? We need more Nell and Yoroichi? Yes! Some people will disagree, but I will strongly disagree with their disagreement. Lisa Dupes, she said, that's another character I've gotten a ridiculous amount of lately. On both accounts. All 3 accounts. Just a ridiculous amount of Lisas. That's how I know for sure, like, when a character... Because every now and then you'll see a character be dupes, like, very, very frequently. They're just constantly making them dupes. And sometimes it feels like, oh, okay, maybe it's just me. Maybe it's just my luck. I just seem to be pulling this character a lot. The times that I know that's different is when it keeps happening on different accounts, because I have 3 accounts, and when I have one character more than 3 times on all 3 of those accounts, something's up, and that's the case with Lisa. I have so many Lisas. Mitsuki is so broken. Who's Mitsuki? Oh yeah, well that was. I love killing any boss with a strong attack because it always goes slow mo. I hope this Ukiyo gets resurrected for the next anniversary. Huh. I don't know that they'll get to that. Maybe I don't know that they'll be that far ahead. I hope so, but I don't know that they will. Because I'm sure they'll give him D-Bill. The Daily Multi only got me dupes. Vasto Lord Ichigo, already 5 out of 5. Kiona and Sentaro, already 5 out of 5. And 1 Makoto. I forgot he was in that. On this Xyle and the Spirits are Forever with you. Wait, what? Xyle and Spirits are Forever with you when he gets released. Wait, what? Xyloporo is in Spirits are Forever with you? Are you serious? I did finally get the Banter Shiro from 1000 Year Blood War banner. Wait. Oh, right. Oh yeah, I forgot you didn't have him. You were like the only person playing this game who didn't have him somehow. I think I have him 5 out of 5 on each account. Matt P, my favorite Bleach character is Kisuke. They did resurrect Lunar Ichigo's 5th anniversary for hopefully. Yeah, they jumped the gun pretty quickly on that one. Or they skipped ahead a few months for that. So I hope so. But 5th anniversary or 3rd anniversary Byakuya came It's so out of order. It's so out of order because the Halloween characters that they just resurrected, those were the Halloween characters they just resurrected. Those came after manga round 1, you know, and they resurrected them now, which is unfortunate. I would have rather they waited because it would have been better for Yoroichi because she didn't get furry. But yeah, they resurrected, they're resurrecting those. The Christmas characters now came after manga round 1 and right before manga round 2, and we still got a while before the manga stuff gets resurrected. We still got several months, I want to say. The only reason I look forward to Anniversary is because I get to choose a character you want for free. I look forward for the month before that, when the Simpsons summons come out and I can try and fail to get a Hallibell, and then I can use my free one for the pick 6 start to get that Hallibell. I like the Shunsui. I know he's very common. I get that. But I really like his the whole black and white in his attacks. I think it's really cool. I think it just looks cool. Was too busy fighting a spiky dragon. Did you kill the spiky dragon? Is the spiky dragon with you now? Imagine when 1000 Year Blood War gets resurrected. I think they're gonna give him special treatment. I hope. Here's what I'm hoping. I hope that for newer characters, and maybe they'll make an exception for like a paralyzed. They could have avoided it. I'm hoping that for newer characters, I'm hoping they start doing something where characters start getting 2 killers, or you get like the next step for improving a character. You know how they had Resurrection and they have Transcendence and they had from 5-star to 6-star and that kind of thing. I hope the one after that is hold on a second. I gotta time this correctly. Okay, there we go. I hope the new step after that is giving them something where they attain a second killer, and it's random like the lottery. So you can have a Shunsui with a Soul Reaper killer and also a Hollow killer, or a Soul Reaper killer and a Spada killer, and it's just random. And I hope they start giving Quincy killers. I hope Quincy start becoming more frequent enemies. That way, you can justifiably put more Quincy's, more no affiliation stuff, more humans as fodder enemies. And it won't be that big of a deal because you can have multiple characters with multiple killers. And maybe they can start giving, when they resurrect the manga characters, they can also throw in a Quincy killer as well. Some of them can have Quincy killers, some of them can have Sternritter killers. That way they won't feel cheated necessarily, because they still have the other killer, but it'll also give everyone the ability, like it'll fast track the killers, basically. New killers. Kenshiro, hello. All I want's 1000 Year Blood War round 1 Toshiro. They have to give him. There's no way they don't give him Bruiser. I think they're gonna give him Bruiser. I think they're gonna give him Havoc, and I think they're gonna make him completely immune to being frozen, and also give him the ability to freeze. Like Yama has the burn. I think they're gonna give Toshiro and Ruki freeze, like freeze enemies every 5 seconds or whatever that Yama has. Visibly confused? Why are you confused? Do I think they're gonna serialize it into an anime? Maybe? I think they will. Enough people liked it, or they can. The thing is that they're gonna have to get Kubo to do it. And I think he had like some complications or something, which is why he stopped writing for a while. If I'm not mistaken, I could be completely wrong and I'm thinking of some other writer. But I was under the impression that he just wasn't writing anymore, and so that's why it was introduced like as a one-off. when it first came out, and that's why when they did the movie or the 3 episodes, they're like, oh, it's just like a special thing or whatever. I think they will, but I think they're not saying that they are gonna right now, just so he doesn't have to be rushed into it. Like, he can just take his time to do it and not have to meet certain deadlines. I'm about to advertise recruiting guild members. No, go ahead, man. Do it! Do it! Oh. Burn the Witch is an anime, but he's talking about serializing it toward it's gonna be like on a weekly basis kind of thing. Because right now, because I think they said they are gonna do more, but it's not really serialized. It's just kind of like they show it as they get it kind of thing. This is a character I'm really looking forward to them resurrecting. If only because her special isn't full screen, and that really bothers me. It shouldn't. It really does. And it's weird because they don't really give Blast Zone to anybody anymore. I can't remember the last time they gave a resurrected character Blast Zone, but she really needs it. Electrocution. Banken definitely needs another. Yeah, I agree. I agree. And it's unfortunate because the character is good. Bankai Kenny is really good. He just really suffers. For being a PvE character, he suffers so much from not having Sprinter. They have got to give him Sprinter. Poor guy. Other than Kisuke and Yoroichi, who are my favorite Bleach characters? Oh, you took the 2 good ones, I see. Shunsui and Stark. I really like those 2. Shunsui is my favorite captain. Stark is my favorite Espada. But Nell is my favorite Arankar. Nell would be my favorite Espada if it wasn't for the fact that she's not an Espada. It goes Nell, Stark, Hollybell for Arankar. I think Burn the Witch monthly would be good. Yeah, it'd be too much pressure on them. It must be a lot of pressure if you do something that everyone likes, because that's the dream for everyone, right? Like, I guess streamers not really. Streamers and YouTube creators not really. But people who make movies and comic books and manga and TV shows and all that, it must be like the dream is to make something super successful. But it must also come with a nightmare that you make something or you get so far and you can't come up with what to do next. Like you might have, let's say you have an idea for a show, right? And you know what to do 100 episodes in, but you have no idea how to continue from there, and you're afraid that whatever you make won't be as good and people will not like it, you know? That must be a fear that all creators have, especially when you're on a timetable. Like if you have to have something every week, it must be kind of scary, because you're like, oh man, I have to have something next week, and what if people don't like the way I handle this? Especially when it's like, oh, when your job actually depends on it, and you're like, oh, I have to have something next week, because if I don't, my whole thing might get canceled by the magazine or whatever. Who's my favorite stream reader? Oh, Candace. Candace, without question. I like me some lightning abilities. The Burn the Witch manga, I don't think it's serialized though. I don't think there's a new one every week kind of thing. I think it's just, it'll be out when it's out. Grimmjow, Aizen, and Yoroichi top 3. You put Yoroichi better be the number 1 in that top 3 list. probably Flying Megumin as favorite. Did you like my little, my addition of Megumin in the top 10? I think I edited that pretty well. I honestly thought about replacing Basby's face with Grinda. But then I was like, nah. Two characters or other characters jokes in one video. Probably not a good idea. Miyazaki's problem? What does Miyazaki do? What manga does he do? This close to not allowing you to like Miku. Writer's block. Yeah, writer's block is an actual thing. Or like creator's block? That's an actual thing. You just don't know what to do. And it's for everything. It's for like artists and everything else. Especially when you like plan something epic and you're just kind of like, well, what next? You know, what's the next? Like, how can I top myself? That's why a lot of manga, their final thing is a war. Their final arc is a war, because everything else is like, oh, okay, you have everything else, and then the war is like the ultimate thing. That's why, dang it. Oh, that's why I had the last survival on this guy, because of that. That's why Naruto, the last arc was a war. Bleach, the last arc is the 1,000-Year Blood War. Fairy Tail, the last arc is the war against Alvarez. I've never seen One Piece, but didn't they say that, aren't they in a war or something like that? I don't know. I don't know anything about One Piece, so completely talking out of nowhere there. But that's why a lot of them is war, because how can you beat certain spectacles, you know? First you gotta save your town, and then the whole world. What's bigger than the town? You gotta go to the world. And that must be like a frustrating thing if you have a show, if you have a manga or whatever, where or a movie or whatever, if you have a series where you've put the world in danger multiple times, then it just kind of loses its I guess its weight, unless you do it very, very well. Or not loses its weight, I guess I should say, if you have a series where the world is in danger or whatever, then the next thing you have to do, the next big event you have to do in your series has got to top that. And you either got to top it by upping the stakes of what's in danger, whether it's world, universe, or galaxy, or whatever, or you got to like you got to make the reader heavily invested in specific characters who might die. Ah, no. Whew. Figures. When I don't die of last-ditch survival, it happens. When I don't die is when I don't need the last-ditch survival. That's what I meant to word. One Piece has a war. We're going through the second one right now in the manga. I figured that's why I kind of like stopped saying with One Piece, is because I figured at this point it's probably big enough. One Piece is probably, because I know they got like how many thousands of chapters? I know they're over 1,000 at this point. But at this point, with that many chapters, there's gotta have been a few wars at this point. Plus, it's pirates, so. Attack on Titan, final season's of war. Exactly. You get it. You get it. Ah, any opportunity I get to use this Kisuke is so good. completely forgot these guys squeak when you hit them. I don't want to finish this room because I don't want to stop using the Kisuke. I do wish... I really liked the... I like the new guild quest. I think the fact that it's a minute long now is really nice. I like that a lot. Because more people are doing it because it only takes a minute to do one. Whereas before, what did you have, like 3 minutes? Was it 3 or 5? It was 3. It was 3. I don't remember. You had 3 minutes to clear it. And that put off a lot of people. I will say the last one was easier than this one. There are some guild quests that I can't finish now. Because I refuse to 10-10-10 certain characters. I'm like, I don't want to waste the potions to do it. But I do wish there was another thing like Senkaimon. Or maybe not even called Senkaimon, where the thing is longer. Oops. Where the actual quest is longer. Like, let's say it was a guild quest. Like, that's the thing I really liked about the guild quest, is that I got to use one character. And I guess you had a team, but usually I would only use one. But you got to use that one character for like 5 minutes. Or 3 minutes. And I really like that a lot. And I know that there's limitations to what they can do with the floor, because it is just the floor. But still. Have I considered playing OSU? I don't know what that is. What is that? Is it a One Piece game? Sorry if I'm missing some stuff, you guys. We're on the harder floors right now, so I kind of have to play something. Oh, is it One Piece? Yeah, I don't know what that is. How many time skips have there been in One Piece? We're about to hit 100 chapters in One Piece, right? 100,000? Oh no! I forgot. 146. We're on 46. That means we're actually gonna have to beat this in under a minute. So I'm actually gonna have to try here. Hold on. This is another challenge I really like. Anything that really challenges, I really like. And the under a minute challenge is always really fun. I don't remember who I used. I need to figure out a way to stream the JP version of this game too, so I can do this twice. Because it presents a whole other challenge on JP. I'm gonna cut it extremely close here. You're near 1,000 plus. It's close. Oh, it hasn't even. Oh, 3 more. Okay, I was about to say. I thought it was close to 1,000 like ages ago. Please die, Loopy. Please die, Loopy. Please. Oh, he didn't weaken. Yes. If he had weakened, that would have been a big problem. I don't know that I would have been able to do it if he weakened. I guess it's up to your remaining orb sources. We have a lot of good banners coming up soon. Yeah, and it sucks too because I'm very tempted to continue summoning on the 1,000-year blood war we have now to try to get one more Kisuke, at least 2 more Yoroichis, and Ishin, because I really want that Ishin, but I'm just gonna have to let it go. It's a shame. We're gonna, in about a week, we'll have mid-month, and that'll be Christmas, and I'll definitely summon for that, but I really wanted that Ishin. And hold on. My mic stopped. My controller stopped doing anything. Try that again. It's only like 900 chapters. Only. Has it been going for 21 years? Jeez. I'm up getting a red potion drop per character mid-month. That's what I'm thinking. I'm thinking we're gonna get the Christmas character is gonna be a mid-month potion character. And you know what? Good. Masaki's a great addition for Guild Quest. Yeah, she clears it so fast. Oof. I'm gonna get hit. I got it. One Piece is great. That's all I gotta say. I want to get into it. I just can't. I've tried several times and I just can't. I simply can't. Well, that didn't go well. Yeah, I think the Christmas one's gonna be a potion character. I also think that eventually we're gonna get a rainbow piece character, like a rainbow potion drop character. And that's gonna be like a very sought after character. It is weird to me that they made Kenny. Can Real World Kenny a potion drop character. I think that was insane to do. That makes him like the most sought after character. Or the most rare character, I should say. Because everyone else they can just include in specific banners. Or like special banners. But they can't do that with him. Okay, that I will take. I think it's still doable, especially if I get a instant kill on the next. Oh, but it's gonna be a challenge. It's gonna be cool to get a rainbow piece character, but you're still gonna be like locked to one. Please kill him. Ah, dang it! No, why? I have hope. No, I don't. I died. Yeah, the boss can just get one-shotted. Like I could have closed the game and then come back and did it that way, but what am I? I'm not a cheater. That's not true. I do that all the time on JP. I do that on the phone. I don't do it on stream because it takes longer to do that. Plus, I like the challenge of I like the idea of knowing that I can do it without having to resort to that. I'll do it. Like I said, I do it on JP all the time. But yeah. What was your last comment? The anime you want me to get into is the one with Miku. Actually, let me ask you something about that. Is Miku the main female character? Because I know there's... From the vibe that I got from the first episode is that one of them is like the main one, right? There's like 5 sisters, but one of them is like the main one, kinda? At least that's the feeling I got from it. I might be completely wrong. Is she the main one, or is it somebody else? It's a 4% chance to land. Oof. The good thing is that it's 4% per hit. But still. Hey, Tosh, what's up? Kenny isn't a bad character, he's just a very slow character. As far as like autoing, he's pretty good. High attack, flurry, poise, and vortex move, which is nice. And a good killer for like the high attack. But man, is he slow. As a lot of high-tech characters tend to be. I'm gonna die. Yep, I'm just gonna skip that. I don't know that I've ever had this much problem in this floor. And I've cleared it many times. I guess I can use Hiyori. Hey, Lucas. It's going well, Tosh. How are you doing today? I do have Tech Hiyori. I don't remember if I have her 200 in. Or 6-starred at this point. I shouldn't have that much issue with this Ichigo. I've taken too much damage to him already, like in the previous attempts, and I shouldn't have. Like that. That shouldn't happen. But I get to normal attacky when I should just wait. Oof. Alright, let me try something else. Let me see if I have... I don't want to use Pupples and Yuki, but I might be able to get away with using them. Or you know what? There you are. Let's do this. If this was Twitch, I would be spamming you with bits. Ooh. I want to stream more, like, different games. And I might just do that on Twitch. It's fun to do it on YouTube because more people show up on YouTube. But if I never progress on Twitch, then it's just not gonna ever happen. So. And now that I have the Oculus, I might just do that on Twitch. I'd much rather do that on Twitch than YouTube for the Oculus. Especially depending on where I'm at. Twitch is not as picky, I should say. As YouTube. I'm gonna get it. There we go. You know what sucks? I added a last-ditch survival link to this character for this. I'm probably not gonna die. That said, the goal is to kill, definitively now I'm gonna be able to clear this. The problem is getting it in under a minute. Yep. Oof. 5 seconds off. I'll do that on my own time. The Kaguya-sama manga? It's confirmed for season 3, right? I need to watch, like, I am like 1 or 2 episodes away from finishing the show. I need to just, like, do that. Ah, this one. I do not like... Okay, this is another one that I'll just do under a minute on my own time. Because I have to... This one I have to start with a specific strong attack, and I always forget which one it is. To clear in under a minute easily with this guy, I have to start it with using a specific strong attack. For the life of me, I do not remember which one it is. And who knows, I might have done it. I might have chosen the correct one for this. I might be able to clear this in under a minute, but I think at this rate I'm not. One sec. You gotta explain it. You brought the cookies? Dude, I am hungry. Bring out the cookies. I think I'm gonna order... Crap. I think I'm gonna order, some burgers today. The last 2 times I've ordered from this specific burger place, it's kind of far away from here. But you can order, which is nice. It's been the same, person who brought it to me. Like, she brought it to me, right? The one day? And then I ordered it like a week later. I already screwed up. I ordered it like a week later, and she's like, I brought it to you last time too. I was like, oh, well, you're gonna see me a lot then, because I really like burgers. I don't know if you guys have it where you guys are at. We have, it's a chain here in Tejas. But it's a place called Five Guys Burgers, and it is amazing. So good. In fact, what floor am I on? I should just order it now. I'll order it after this floor. There's one more enemy after this. Oh, yeah, it's the boss. Okay, never mind. That's suspicious. It's not the only time that's happened. It happened with this other lady too, but that one's a bit more of a bit less of a coincidence, because the lady that happened with. Can I do it under a minute? Oh, I did it under a minute. Woo! The other lady that happened to, it's a pizza place that's like a mile down the road. No, less than a mile down the road. So that makes more sense because it's just someone who lives around here. That makes sense. It's the one that's like far away that's kind of like, what are the odds of this? What build? For what? For 48? 48, this one's a bit tricky to do in under a minute. Because like I said, you have to start with a specific strong attack, and I do not... You don't have to. It's just easier to do it. I would recommend doing a full Senkaimon Aizen build on this one. If you don't have the Tokinara. Do a full Senkaimon Aizen build. 10, level up one of those link slots to 10. The only reason I didn't is because the red link slot potion is kind of hard to get right now. But yeah, level the link slot up to 10 and just do not equip Chappie or Pupples or Yuki, because you need the focus for this. And equip this. This is important. Equip Zeta Pill so you don't have to wait for the enemies to come out. That's really important to do. Five Guys do be a vibe. It's so good. It's so good. And you can order a small amount of fries, and they always give you a lot of fries. Because a small amount of fries for them is they get a cup, they dip the cup, they put the cup in your bag, they grab more fries and put it in the bag. That's a small amount of fries for them. And if you get a large fries, I think they get the cup, they get like 2 cups or something like that. There's not much of a difference between a small fry and a large fry with them. It's great. Order for the whole stream. Let me just write down your addresses real quick. Some of you are in different countries, gotta consider that too. I'm not gonna do this. Well, I don't remember how easy this was in under a minute. I know the 48 is a bit of a challenge in under a minute. This one I don't remember, and I might have screwed myself over already with the strong attack 2 I did earlier. We'll see. I don't usually stay for the long stream, but yours is different. I like it. Hey, thanks, man. Thank you. You know, lately, it's an interesting feeling with YouTube lately, because I haven't done as many shows lately as I'd like to. I just haven't been able to. Because at this point, what I realized, because before, when I used to do YouTube, like, even like last year, right? It was more of like, I have to keep this up, because I also have to help pay for stuff, because it was a percentage of my income. But at this point, I make a decent enough money where I am that it's not really, I don't really have to rely on it. So I like to do YouTube because I like to hang out with you guys. It's like, because I can't, I moved to Austin, and I don't have any friends here, because one, I'm not really good at making friends. I guess is a good way to say it. I guess I am and I'm not. I am and I'm not. Like I'm easy to make friends with, but I would usually don't go up and talk to people. Like usually I'm just there if I need to do a thing. I don't socialize, and that's socialize too. But yeah, but the pandemic hit when I actually started making decent money to go out and do stuff. But I can't go out and do stuff. So literally my only friend in town is Charles. And so yeah, it's just nice to be able to come to the internet and hang out with friends. So thank you guys for hanging out with me. I appreciate it. It's good times. It's good times. One hit is all it took, is like pew. Oof. So when's the hentai stream? Well, I was planning on drawing after this stream. Not drawing. I'm gonna take some of the BBS assets, like the characters, and change up their color. Just to mess around. I've been messing around with color manipulation in Photoshop, and masks. Because usually in Photoshop, if you don't know, you can change stuff in Photoshop just like painting over it or like changing the color of it. Or, which is what I usually do. I usually do that. I just change a specific color for a certain thing, and that's what I do. But there is a thing called masks where you can put a mask over it, like a blank layer, and change stuff on that, where you don't change the original picture, you change stuff on top of the original picture. And I'm not good with those, because that's not really how I was taught. Even though, or rather, I was taught that way, I just never did it that way, because it was easier to do it the other way. So I'm trying to learn how to properly use masks, and how to do better photo manipulation. And so I was kind of planning on doing some of that after this. As much as I would love to give you a gift for Christmas, I can't because... Oh no, hold on. Whew. Anti-freeze. What? What? No, I had it! I would love to... I can't because I'm still a small child and I don't know where you are. No worries, man. You don't have to worry about that. I appreciate it, though. You don't have to worry about it. No worries, no worries. I gotta get you guys something for Christmas, though, and I can't figure out what I want to do. What do I want to do? Maybe I'll draw a Christmas character, but I'll have to, like, make it really good. And I'll have to put it up somewhere to where anyone can just download it. And I can make it into a background. That's what I can do. I can make it into a background, and I can get, like, ultra-wide background, so you guys can download it as an ultra-wide, or a regular computer background, or as a phone background. Ooh, that's a good idea. I'll do that. That's gonna be fun. But who to do? Who to do? Who to do? Should I do a Christmas Rangiku? Hey, Cobra, what's up? Do I know what... I didn't ask you, Google, and now my Aizen is stuck. No! This was gonna be the one! This was gonna be the one that got me out of this small town. Yeah, he did kill me, I got it. Controller got stuck. Everything is going wrong. Why? Hey Daniel, how's it going? How's Jamaica around this time? How is Jamaica around this time of year? Like, weather-wise, how is it? Because it's further south than where I am, but I can't imagine it's hot right now, is it? Yeah, tad late, Cobra, but no worries, man. You're here. You're here. Isn't Gremlin coming back to, in Nevada tomorrow? Maybe. I don't know. I'm gonna make you cry. It wasn't. It's not my fault. My controller got stuck. It's not my fault. Aizen would have done it. I only had one enemy, and he slowly crawled up to me and killed me. What's my next top 10? I'm either top 10 Byakuya, or I might do a thing where, because I really don't want to have to deal with the top 10 characters of 2020 this year. So I'm considering doing a thing where I have everyone else input their top 10. and then go based off of that. But that's gonna be a lot of work if I decide to do it. I still might. It's just gonna be a lot of work. But I want to do Byakuya and not Holly Bell. I already did Holly Bell. I want to do Byakuya and Nell. Soon. I'm done now. And draw Yugi as Shazam. Oh man, drawing Yugimoto's hair will be an honor. Oh, I'm not gonna worry about this one in under a minute. I'll do it in my own time in under a minute. I'm not about to have to deal with never mind, I'm just gonna restart it. I was gonna say I don't want to deal with the paralysis on the floor and dodging that. Genshin stream? I could. I'm not as into Genshin as you guys. Like when I play it, it is fun and I really do enjoy it. But I have so many other things I want to do, and I can't keep up with another game, you know, with like summons and stuff. Can I Photoshop you as a good character? I wish my Photoshop can affect the character skills in game. Oof! Please don't kill. Oof. A bit cold where I live? That's good. I mean, it's good that it's not, like, completely devoid of the cold. You're gonna drive out to me for Christmas? Good old Navidad. I like saying, it's a thing I like to do. I don't know why. Oh, yeah. I'm gonna die. Never mind. You're gonna die. It's a thing I like to do, and I do not know why. I like saying... I can speak Spanish fluently, but I really, really like saying... I walked into that! I walked into that! I deserve death! I like saying stuff in Spanish with the stereotypical American accent for Spanish stuff. It's just fun. Because I was born in California where everyone spoke Spanish, you know. Where I was, everyone spoke Spanish. It was even the schools were bilingual and everything. But I moved to East Texas when I was 10, and here the Spanish speakers are fewer in number. Let's put it that way. And so if someone spoke Spanish, it was a whole, you know, oh, they speak another language. And getting to listen to people here try to speak Spanish is a treat. It's kind of cold over there in Jamaica. The more you know. I need to travel. I need to visit other countries. That's what I need to do. Boom, bum, bum, bum. It's about 19 degrees Celsius right now, but the place is 29 degrees Celsius, which is pretty normal for a Caribbean country. Huh. Hey Google, convert 19 degrees Celsius.
19 degrees Celsius is equivalent to 66.2 degrees Fahrenheit.
Alright. That's actually really nice weather. That's like going outside or walk weather. That's actually... If it's... Basically anything below that, I choose not to go outside. To run. If you see this explain the quintessential quintuplets to you, just scroll up the chat. Wait, what? For why? I explain. Oh, you explain. But I want to watch it though. I do want to watch it. You can teach Portuguese? I can sometimes read Portuguese, and I can understand it when being spoken sometimes. Because the Spanish and Portuguese are so similar. But yeah. How delayed is the stream? Well, I was super far up on the comments. Hey! Charles is here, but not the Charles you guys know. How's it going, man? How goes? How goes? Charles, are you still playing BBS? It's very different when you're talking. It is. One time I worked at a place where they needed me to translate, and she should be able to do it. And they thought it was Spanish, but it wasn't. It was someone speaking Portuguese, and I was able to do it. I was pretty happy with myself. I was like, yes. What's your power level? 8. Just 8. Which one are you? Okay, this is the healing one. I have nothing to fear from you, Orihime. You can't do specials. Well, Spanish I know. I got that covered. Ow, 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 oof, owie, my bones. You've been playing Legends and Dokkan. Does BBS have anything good going on? Well, they got Senkaimon. The current banner is the past version of Ichigo's mom, Ishin, in captain form, because past, and young Ryuken. So they got that going. The banner's out for a bit longer. The Christmas banner is going to be announced soon, and then the end of the year is going to be something. I'm sure it's going to be good. Yeah, I do that too. It depends on what I said last that my brain thinks, or who I'm talking to that my brain thinks in different languages. It's weird to explain that to people because they don't get it. It's bizarre because I've explained that to people in the past. I'm like, because they ask what language do you think in? Because to everyone else, if you only speak one language, you're just gonna speak and you're gonna think in the one language, obviously, because that's all you know. But if you speak 2 languages, it's weird for people who don't to fathom it. Some of them get it, but still. Full winter armor +5, and it gets. I'm gonna start calling my winter clothes winter armor. That's awesome. Yes, I'm absolutely gonna do that. That's awesome. You're on step 13. 2 more, man. I recommend you go 2 more. See what happens, unless you have everyone. What's that symbol beside your name, Charles? It's like a little... And it's only sometimes there for you. That's weird. You pulled Ultra Instant Goku on Legends after 7 steps in their step-ups. Do they, how generous are their step-ups? Ryuken... Got another Yuha from round 14. Well, that's gonna be a killer special he's gonna have. It's weird. I don't know, but like you sent another text earlier and it wasn't there. I don't know what it is. Have no clue. That one, that one. That's good enough links. We'll see what happens. Yeah, it's gone now. I don't know. Yeah. From what I can tell, Charles, you've always had really good with, from what I've seen, you've had really good luck with high attack, specifically high attack purple 1000-Year Blood War characters. You pulled so many Retsus, you pulled Soifon. Right now there's another one that everyone wants. I say you download it, see if you pull her. Just to see if you pull her. I speak Spanish in everyday life because we have a lot of life on the internet. Most ah. I'd like to learn another language and then see if I start thinking in that other language. Because I think in 2 different languages because I grew up with them both. You know, I've been doing it all my life. But I wonder if learning a new language, if it's different. It'd be weird. And I'll do those in my own time. Alright, I was going to turn this into a drawing stream or an art manipulation stream. But I might do that some other time because I'm actually pretty hungry. In fact, I forgot to order my burger. Hold on a second. Let me do that now. You accidentally learned Japanese? Yes! Please! I need to be accident prone so I can learn it. Can anyone in chat tell me what the curse symbol... Yeah, does anyone know what that symbol is that he sometimes has? I don't know. And I saw it on somebody else earlier. I saw it on, I think Jacob had it for like a second. I don't know. Hold on a second. Hello, Five Guys. You're about to get ordered. I hope it's that same person that brings it to me, just because it's funny. And I like to leave the recommended, or a little more than the recommended tip on that one, because it's so far away. Who are we dealing with here? Freeze, heart. Ooh, this looks like a job for... Oops. Are you guys planning a coup? Are you guys planning a coup? Stream's first coup. You never forget your first coup d'etat. I remember my first Krabby Patty. You. We're not on a time. Oh yeah, you're human. Can attach that to you too. Enough. Sure. She's 10-10-10, but I can't imagine having trouble with this one. It's gone. Well, that's the thing, Charles. It came and it comes and goes. Like, it might be gone now, but it shows up later. Like, it's gone the wrong way. Ah, I love that barrier. It looks so cool. Do we have a barrier Ichigo? I don't think so, right? The one of the floors must be Ishi. Which means I'm gonna be using Yoroichi for it. Unless it's Captain. Just got your new iPhone 12 Pro Max in the mail 30 minutes ago. Ooh, nice. Nice. They're at the 12? I didn't even know they hit the 11 yet. I guess I assumed because the 10 was so long ago, but I didn't know they were at the 12. Good on you, Apple. Alright. How long will my food take? Let's see. We got a good half an hour for Angelina. Angelina, you're no Catherine? Caitlin? Whoever delivered it last time, his name started with a K. I don't remember who it was. But that's not you. Hashtag not my DoorDash driver. Alright, you guys. We're gonna switch over to some drawing stuff. Just till my food gets here. And just assuming it goes well. We'll see how it goes. About to have a stream war. A stream coup. Coup. That's the most, one of my favorite side characters from Bob's Burgers. See, Charles, it's there! It's back! It's back! First step got double blue chat. Oof. I mean, not oof. He's good for PvP, but still. Charles is here. Different Charles. It's a different Charles. Photoshop activate. We're gonna be gone, me. There we go. I did see that Naruto Blazing is shutting down. I did see that. Is it a woman named Kathy? No, it wasn't that short. It was something else. I don't remember what it was. But I would have, I don't know. I like to keep the trend going. Okay, guys. Let's do this. Let's put that on out, and let's go ahead and add some different song here. But yeah, it's gonna be a drawing stream. I'm gonna mess around with the colors for some of the BBS characters. Feel free to stick around if you want. If you don't, and you decided to take off, then thank you for hanging out with me. I really do enjoy hanging out with you guys during the stream. It's fun. You guys are my friends, and I love your company. But we are going to do what's the thing called? What's the thing? Glitch City. That's the one. The name escapes me. Glitch City. City. Come on, Glitch City. There we go. Pokemon Remix. Love to see it. Oh, they got the holiday. That's cool. Kicking. All right. There you go. All right. Well, I'm not gonna particularly draw any. The better Charles. You should buy a shirt that just says that. But yeah, I'm gonna be messing around. I'm not gonna technically draw anything. I'm just gonna mess around with. I want to practice my masking and color manipulation. So I'm gonna be doing that. No loot thing. This isn't that kind of stream. But who do I want to? What do I want to do here? And I'm only gonna go for about 30 minutes while my food gets here. Because I'm a hungry Martin. Oh, they're already at the restaurant. Nice. It's gonna get here faster than I thought, though. Who should we manipulate, you guys? Oh, you know who I did earlier? I'll do it again this time, because I thought it looked pretty cool. Where are you? Ooh, what the? Why are you not working with scrolling? I did the manga Ichigo. There you are. And like I said, we're not gonna. What the heck? Why is this happening? The heck? No, controller, come back. Alright. For some reason, it looks like a button is clicked automatically. There we go. That was weird. Alright. Alright, Mr. Ichigo. We're gonna make his true Shikai, but we're gonna reverse the color of his clothing. And we're gonna reverse... We might reverse the color of his swords, actually, too. I like the... First things first, though. We're gonna give this a different background. Let's go gray. Gray's a bland color, but it works well, because I can see all the whites and blacks. Bear with me, because it's gonna take me a little bit to remember how to do this. You pull the double 5-stars from the free summon, both purple, Retsu, and Kenpachi. The new Retsu, the human killer? The human killer, Kenny? No, human killer. Well, Retsu, who is technically Kenpachi. Let's see if I can do this correctly, shall we? This is gonna be a very basic one. Invert. Okay, and then is it black that's erase? Let's see here. It is, but for some reason, it's doing this. Is this a Photoshop thing or is this a me thing? Hold on, let me back out of this. Oh, Charles, are you still here? Sorry, I exited out in my background for my computer or for my the tablet right now is the Windows desktop, the original Windows desktop, but Megamine on the floor with a terribly photoshopped background of an explosion. It's so good. It's so good. I love it. Charles, if you're still here, I want to show you my one and only good art project that I've ever done. Check it out. This is the only good art project I've ever done. The only thing I've ever been proud of art-wise. Thoruichi. I like it. I'm gonna I feel like there's only gonna be very few of them that I'm actually gonna be proud of. That's one of them though. I really, really like it. Alright, let's go ahead and create that. Exit out of Thoruichi. Don't save that. No boots still. I can't draw boots! That's my thing. It's like, yeah, it came out good, and people are like, "Oh, I got a lot of compliments and a lot of people saying I didn't know you were an artist." I'm like, I'm really, really not. That was a fluke. Okay, the pen is working now. That's good. That was a fluke. I tried drawing her boots. I couldn't. I tried drawing a face the other day, and I just failed miserably. It was so bad, you guys. It was really just awful, 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 awful. What I'm thinking of doing, and I did this already, but it didn't come out great, so I didn't really. I saved it, but it's not really like. It's not really great. I want to do an actual good version of it. Is I made Nell, but in Soul Reform, so her helmet was no longer there. Oh, you were on that stream, but you didn't see the finished one, did you? 10 out of 10 proud of you. Oh, thank you. I removed Nell's helmet. Where's that Ichigo? It's in alphabetical order, and I can't find it. There's so many characters at this point. Scrolling once gets rid of so many. Manga Ichigo or Manga Ichigo, where are you? There we go. Give her claws. She does have claws, actually. In that image, she does have claws. You can't see it on the one with the hammer, on the hand with the hammer, but you can see it on the other. She does indeed have a claws. All right, let's make this gray again. Okay, let's add a new layer and experiment with masks because I don't know. Yay! Okay, that works. But why is it grayish? Yeah, that's wrong. Is it this one that's not? Oh, what? Huh. That's weird. It's just going over it, but it's not. How do I layer? With more. Yeah, Charles was with me in a bunch of my art classes. He knows what it is. Either I make something awesome or it's total garbage. It's not like a one-off thing. Why is this not working? Charles, guide me. I need your wisdom. It was working before. Am I using the wrong color? No, that's not right. That's definitely not right. I don't know. I don't know what I'm doing. Oh, wait. I'm an idiot. I'm using the wrong brush. Like a fool. There we go. Okay. Yeah, that works. Okay. Sweet. Okay, now I can turn that off. And I can be like, alright, Photoshop, give me... Select... Give me... Color range. And give me... Let's see, can you guys see this? Oh, you guys can't see it. That's a shame. I'm gonna want to sample skin tones. Right? So it's only gonna select those. Okay. And then when I turn this back on, I could just be like affect only the selected stuff. And then wah! And I'll have to mess around with the specific part of the head in a bit. Let's deselect that. You guys ever see Ichigo with blue hair? Change the opacity? Well, I was using the wrong brush. That's what it was. Okay. I should get the orange from this to make it faster, but let me actually do this and change it to this one. Actually, it might be more accurate to do this and do it the other way. Let's do that actually. Select color range, orange. Sample orange. Well. There we go. That should get his hair, right? That should get his hair. Yeah! I shouldn't have to worry about the thing on the right since put that to black again. Since I don't have to actually draw on it. Plus, I kind of like it blue. I don't know about you guys, but I kind of like it blue. Oh, claws instead of boots. I tried that too, but it didn't. I'm not good at drawing feet either, apparently. I'm not good. Like, it's a fluke, I tell you. What bankai would I like the most after seeing Shunsei? I would really like to see Jushiro's. Yeah, I think Jushiro's will probably be the one for me too. Because Jushiro, one, he's like one of the oldest captains, so you know he's got his bankai mastered. Oops. He's got his masters in bankai. And two, he strikes me as the very elemental type in fighting, and I would very much like to see another elemental bankai. We have some really cool ones with Toshiro's and Rukia's, and I would just like to see another one. Actually, it doesn't matter if I pick the background here at all. Let me see here. It does matter if I affect that jacket, though. I don't want to affect the jacket. But the background doesn't matter. We'll leave that as is. The background doesn't matter because it's not going to be the background I stick with. I learned so much the other day just by watching videos. I just hope I can remember it all. Because I try to pick up like color manipulation. But it's a lot more specific than I thought it would be. To like certain things. And I knew it was. I just never really took the time to learn it. And I do regret it. Okay. The arm looks weird. Let me fix that. It's sparkling? What's sparkling? Yeah, well, I mean, we've all technically seen him with white hair. Charles, you have that symbol next to your name again. I don't know what it is. What can it mean? Can I show you how to make a profile picture one of these days? Sure. Like for YouTube kind of thing? For YouTube, you're gonna need to get the proper dimensions. Oh, my order's been picked up. Nice. Yeah, for YouTube, you have to kind of get the proper dimensions. For thumbnails and everything else. Banners are the really big one. The really annoying ones. You kind of have to get the thing. Let's do this. Let's change... Let's do another mask here. There we go. And let's change the reds. Can I do that? Reds, there we go. Whoa. Okay. Okay. Don't want to do that. But I can do this. If I just color this in, you can't see anything right now. You should be able to see the brush moving, right? And it is coloring. It's coloring here, but it's just what I'm doing is I'm basically excluding this section right here from what I'm about to do, or making it. Yeah, I'm excluding that section from what I'm about to do. So if I do that, and then adjustments. Yeah, there we go. Okay. And then do reds, and then do this. There we go. Only that should change. And I think it looks cool purple. Maybe a little desaturated. A little... There we go. Yeah. Yeah. Now the question becomes, do I want to give this Ichigo black sword, or do I want to keep him white? I don't know what I want to do. Do you know what a good artist will do? Make smoke debris to cover the feet? That's what I did! I was like, I don't want you to see, and I drew the boots. They just weren't good. They were really, really bad. So I just, I fixed it. I hit them. Because they were so bad. I'm pretty sure, hold on. File, open recent. Here, let's open that file. And let's open file, file, open recent, copy. Okay, so here's what I did. Because that's a big file in itself. It's a huge file. You'll notice that the skin tone and everything is different. With these two, like this one is a little bit lighter, and this one is a bit more like the shadows are actually around, like there's not a lot of light. But look at the boots; they're so bad. They are so bad, which is why I hit them. Because I figured they're not gonna come out great. I'm just gonna go ahead and hide them. And I think on this one, oh, never mind, I fixed that mistake. The cape was kind of difficult because I had to go in there and remove a line that I had drawn and try to make it look like it was all floppy, which I did, and it worked. But it's, yeah, but the boots I just couldn't get. And also, if you see here, if you zoom in to the armor, let me use the thing. If you zoom into the armor, you can see it's just, all it is a a metal texture, like a metal picture, covering it. Like covering the armor, and then I erased the stuff that wasn't part of the armor, and then I just shaded around it. But from far away, it looks like proper armor and it looks like proper metal, and it looks even more so when you do this to it. It just looks like it's metal. What I realized when making this and when studying like different art and stuff and different people's styles to try to copy it myself is art is a lie. It's all just what you can zoom out and lie to people that stuff is. I don't know. Oh, people are getting infected. I don't know what it is. Yeah. It's blue for you. It's not blue for me. It's yellow for me. I don't know what it is though. His name is blue, but Jap King and Cobra's names have always been blue. But yeah, this is another thing. It's like it's just tricking a person into lies. The hair is another thing that it just looks weird up close, but from far away it looks really nice. It's got a really cool effect. Well, the only thing that I wish I would have kind of focused more on during the actual stream when I did this, that's what I call a piece of art. Thanks, man. Is that a little detail that I added here? I screwed up. I screwed up pretty bad, and I'll show you here. I added that as kind of like a little a circle thing to cover up the piece of armor, the hole that I had in there, and I put Soifon's little the mark she leaves with her Shikai on it. But over here, on the actual one, let me see if I can erase it here. Okay. On this one, it's the same thing. Obviously, it's what I did. But the reason I did it, the reason I had to do it, was because when I drew this shoulder piece, when I drew that, I screwed up. And let me see if I can... Okay, and I screwed up and I did this, right? And so if you look at it from like this right here, the part of the arm goes up. It should go like around like this. And I couldn't fix that for the life of me. I just couldn't draw that. That's how bad I am. I couldn't draw that and make it look like an actual arm. It looked like it looked weird. I realized I had screwed up on this side of the arm. I should have done it like this, and I didn't. It's supposed to look like that, not like this. And so it just looks like a hole. And it looks bad. And so I was like, oh, I can put like a little armor pierce thing on it. Like something to cover that, to kind of block it, and I can make it look good by making it be Soifon's thing, and then I think it looks cool. It's a super detailed picture though, like you can zoom in so much. Like, it baffles me, the power of Photoshop, that at this point it starts getting blurry, right here it's not blurry, and that is just a small little item on her shoulder. You're so lazy. Yes, I am. It's like, what can I not draw? You know? What can I avoid drawing by hiding it behind other stuff? Let's not hide that. Alright, back to the Ichigo. How much? Oh, dude, my food's almost here. Okay, I still got a few minutes. What else? I'm gonna fix his shoes, too. I feel like his shoes aren't exactly... Oh, we'll see. Hold on. Because I don't really want to interfere with the smoke. I don't really want to interfere with the smoke. Ooh, yeah, the shoes look better. Like that. But I'd have to interfere with the smoke on that end, and I really don't want to, because I don't know how to fix the smoke. What to do? Can I choose your wallpaper for you? I suppose. Give me options. Did I get you guys food too? You can share in the fries. I don't mind. You just have to come here. Actually, I did find out that somebody that watches me does also live in Austin. I have a rough idea around where he lives, but I know he also lives in Austin. far away, you can't really tell, but it looks cool. I like it. I like it. This is gonna be a bit more challenging. Dibs on the biggest fries. Oh snap, she's almost here. I need to hurry. The problem with that is that shoe's gonna be all hazy. Dang it! Ichigo, why does your... Or should we leave one shoe one color, one another? Just to show. Yeah, let's go back. Let's revert it. If we can't do it to one, we'll have to leave it. Alright, well there you go. That one was easy enough. But that's Ichigo with his colors reversed. I like messing around with the stuff like that because it's, you know, you can... Ichigo's an easy one because his colors, there's only like 3 colors you can mess with before getting into his hair. You got black, white, and the shoulder piece, and that's it. And then you can mess with his hair and stuff. And some of them are fun to mess with their hairs, but not Ichigo. I might try a character with a lot of color in it. I really want to try doing the... it's a bit more of a challenge, obviously. But something like this. Whoa. Yeah, something like the... Let's do that. Something like the with a lot of detail on it. Like the Spirit Society version of Rangiku. Or even better. Even better than that is I really want to try doing that to the Spirit Society version of Rukia. Because hers has a lot of detail and I can't find it right now, so I'm not even going to try. But I am going to end the stream right here. Do Orihime. Ooh, Orihime with black hair. I wonder what that would look like. We'll find out. But yeah, I have to go because my food's about to get here. But thank you guys for hanging out. I appreciate the company. Hope you guys have a good rest of your night, and I hope to see you the next stream. Might be BBS, it might be something else. It might just be a drawing stream. It might be on Twitch. I don't know. We'll see. We'll see. I also do have that Oculus that I have to figure out how to set up, so I might do that as well. Don't you dare touch Orihime. What if I made an Orihime? What if I drew an Orihime? But yeah, that's it from me, you guys. Thank you for watching. Have a good night.